Well, I thought it appropriate on this chilly Pennsylvania afternoon to have a fireside chat, so here we go. Let me begin by first congratulating the other two Silver Beaver Award winners, Dave and Andy, for their well-deserved recognition. Congratulations, gentlemen. I must give my father credit for me getting started in scouting. My dad is a World War II veteran and an Eagle Scout, and when I was very young, he volunteered to become the scoutmaster at a troop when we were growing up in a small town in Minnesota. So before I was even old enough to be a Cub Scout, Dad would take me along on a number of scouted camporees or weekend campouts, and I have very fond memories of him around the campfire leading the scouts in all those classic scout songs. In the summertime, the family got to go along with the troop and Dad to the council summer camp, because that camp happened to have a number of cabins that families could stay in and spend the week. And for me and my siblings, it was a wonderful time. We had free reign of the camp. We could spend time at the waterfront watching the activities and eating the fine cuisine at the dining hall. Dad's contributed over 60 years of scouting volunteerism, and along the way he also was awarded the Silver Beaver Award. The scouting program, as we all know, is known for mottos and slogans. A couple of the well-known ones are be prepared, do a good turn daily, and so forth. I can remember my dad, as we were hiking or camping, he would look around and say, "Gentlemen, let's leave this place better than we found it." So then we would proceed to pick up some trash and gather some more firewood for the pile and move on. Dad, I can think of in so many ways, you've left this place a better than you found it. Thank you. I would be remiss if I also didn't mention my mother. My mother was certainly not an outdoors person, but she recognized the value and importance of scouting and was very, very helpful in encouraging me and my brother to reach the rank of Eagle. Thank you, Mom. About 20 years ago, my wife Chris and I and our two boys moved to State College. And it wasn't long before our boys became Cub Scouts, and that gave me the opportunity to re-engage with scouting. And then I had the privilege of working alongside a number of really talented and fine people, adult volunteers in PAC 82, Troop 31, and the Juniata Valley Council. These people make a huge difference in the lives of so many scouts and really make the scouting program as excellent as it is in central Pennsylvania. I would like to thank my wife, Chris, my partner in so many ways, for all of her patience and support. All along in my career, a big part of my work has involved business travel. So it was very typical for me to get up on a Monday morning, pack a suitcase, and head out the door, and not get home until Friday night. When scouting came along, I added to that by coming home on a Friday night, unpacking my suitcase, and repacking a duffel bag or a backpack and heading back out the door to a number of scout events. Included in that was a 4-year stretch where I went on 3 different high adventure trips with my son Anders, Sea Base, Philmont, and Northern Tier. The 4th year, I went as a staff member to the National Jamboree in Virginia. So Chris, you are my real hero, and I dedicate a lot of this award to you. And thank you, and finally, thank you all for this wonderful opportunity and recognition.